Hello, everybody. Happy nearly New Year, nearly 2023. So I just literally pulled over. I'm driving to the shops and I just got an idea, and I love inspired action, taking inspired action. So I've literally pulled over in a parking lot to share this message because I think it's important. And I decided to strike while the iron is hot. The iron is very hot right now. So I'm just going to share this over to Six Figure Flow. That's my Facebook group. Come join us if you want to create a free-spirited six-figure flow business for yourself. If you are a coach or consultant, or you want to become one in 2023, and you also want to get fit, then come join, because I give great weekly trainings in there every Friday, or at the moment it's on Thursdays because of the festive period. On this Thursday, I have a training called Find Your F Words, and it's all about the theme of the F words, but it's fun. It's a fun angle, but it's also going to be super, super powerful. So come to that live masterclass if you want to find that, the energy shift to really get into claiming the life and the business that you want for 2023, because it's an inner job. Speaking of which, self-leadership, that is the topic of the live stream that I'm sharing with you right now, self-leadership, because I'm observing a situation, and this is quite common, where somebody is acting innocent, like, oh yes, but yes, I know they're upset about that, but there's nothing I can do. And I can see this playing out, and it's quite common, and I think people can be unaware. So this is, I'm sharing this for self-awareness, just to look, where in your life are you playing the child, like there's nothing I can do about that, instead of having the courage to speak up, to speak your truth, to say, I'm not okay with that, or what they did or what happened was not okay. And instead of like, yeah, but I can't, and I get it, this is, I'm sorry, I cannot share this precise situation. I'm speaking quite abstractly, but hopefully I think you'll understand what I'm saying. Those situations where you think that, oh, there's nothing I can do, and think, well, what if you really felt that you cared deeply about the other person, and you're not okay with some subtle thing that's going on, and you are not speaking up about it? All those things that are, and especially actually at the moment, this Christmas season, when family dynamics, when things are brushed under the carpet to keep the peace. It's not the way I want to live moving forward in my life. That's self-leadership that I'm stepping into. Sometimes it really requires being very brave, courageous, and it involves losing people in our lives. And it's a decision to make, well, do I want to keep that person even though it's messy, yucky energy, and we're both avoiding something obvious that hasn't been resolved, that it's like, and I get it that there's a place for forgiveness and letting go. It's not that really, but I love Byron Katie says, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. So, it's something that I think is good to, because emotional intelligence, and this applies in business as well. If you want to step up and become a six-figure CEO or a seven-figure CEO, there are certain boundaries that you have to put into place. So emotional intelligence is really important, and self-awareness is a part of emotional intelligence. And letting go of that child archetype, that innocent, oh, but there's nothing I can do, and deciding, fuck this shit. There is actually something I can do, and I'm going to do it because I value XYZ. And I am not okay with this going on. And I am not okay with pretending anymore, because I want to live a life of integrity. And it's more important to me to live that life of integrity in alignment with my values than smiling and nodding and brushing shit under the carpet. Basically, that's it. So yeah, hopefully this will resonate with somebody. And also think about, if you are putting up with a situation, if you're putting up with, and you feel that you're being disrespected in some way, or that something is brushed under the carpet, and you're feeling that, speak up about it. Or if you don't believe you'll be heard, Let that go. Let that go. Why would you continuously undervalue yourself? Because we teach people how to teach us. We teach them how to teach us. So we have, I don't know, I'm not pointing the finger here, but we as humans have no right to judge when, and blame others. Oh, but they treat me so badly. You're allowing yourself to be treated badly. Yes, the first time is a learning. And then after that, it's like, I know. And I'm choosing to continuously accept it. So take responsibility for that if you're continuing to choose to accept it, because when you take responsibility, you have the power. With responsibility comes the power to change it. You become a lot more powerful when you use that responsibility. So blaming other people and remaining the victim, basically the helpless victim, it's not going to help you to step up into self-leadership and have the courage. I know it demands a lot of courage, and I know there's situations that are not black and white, but remember, we're always choosing. Random example, people that choose their comfortable life even though they hate it, but they're comfortable, and they think, oh well, I couldn't exit that life because I'd have to let go of my comforts. But is it comfortable inside living with that life? Or do you want to have the courage to claim and design a new life for yourself, a life of integrity with yourself, a life where you wake up feeling proud instead of, with that kind of undercurrent of all that mishmash? It's actually, I think, and this is, again, it's emotional intelligence. When I was younger, it was all very confusing for me. It's a lot clearer to me now. At the end of the day, you can feel it. You can feel if you're being treated with respect, with kindness, etc. So it's not about them, and it really is about, it's all about ourselves, about self-leadership. It's not about blaming them. These people, by the way, are our teachers. They're the best teachers that are there. Byron Katie quote again: you don't need to go to India to find your guru. You're usually living with them or very close to them. So thank them for it, for giving you the opportunity to step up and practice that scary, uncomfortable step, whatever you take. If either it's communicating or releasing and letting go of a situation where you're getting something from, because we're always getting something from it: love, connection, even if it's like a kind of a toxic connection, um, or as familiarity from our childhood for some dysfunction that we're just replaying the pattern. Again, take responsibility. It's our responsibility. And I know it's not easy. But you have so much strength and power inside of you. And the more that you believe that and believe in yourself and decide, it's a decision, it's an internal decision to use that strength. And the more you use it, the more it grows, by the way. It's like watering flowers. They're going to grow if you water them. So water yourself. There you go. There's my inspired action message that I pulled over in my car to share, because I really do believe that, these messages come through us, and hopefully somebody out there is going to benefit from it. And at the end of the day, you are a courageous being and you've got this. And if you're listening to this message and some part is resonating with you, think about, how can you step into, really strong self-leadership. It starts with you. It starts inside. How can you do that and have the courage to let go of the people and the circumstances and situations that are not serving you? And also calling yourself out if there's that child archetype, if there's that, oh, but how I couldn't, it's like, yes, you fucking can. There you go. There's the message for I don't know who, maybe me. Lots of love. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.